Hello guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be working on busting my yarn stash. Yes, that's the term that everyone's using on YouTube, is busting your yarn stash. So that is the job for today. I honestly don't have a lot of yarn currently with me since I'm in my apartment, and I only brought what I really thought I was going to use. But I promised myself that I would not buy more yarn until I used up all of what I could use. So I'm going to insert a little clip of what my yarn stash looks like right now. It's not big. It just is in like two little cubbies in my storage system. But so my plans for this video is, first I'm working on a bunch of wisteria. That's kind of what I got out here, already in the middle of one. I have a bunch of wisteria actually already made. It's just set up in a different room. So I'm working on this wisteria to hang kind of along the top shelf of my bookshelf, because I thought it'd be cute, like a little wisteria garland type of thing. Shoot. Should not have done that. So that's the first thing I'm working on. So purple wisteria, and I have some green just to add some green leaves and stuff. I used up way more of this yarn than I thought I would for the wisteria. So I might get through the whole thing, I might not. If I don't, I'll figure out what I want to do with the rest of the yarn. So that's my first step, is working on this little wisteria garland. I'm definitely not going to use up all this green. I'll have to figure out something else to do with it. And then I don't know what else I want to work on. I have some cotton yarn for a tapestry crochet. However, I don't have all the colors I need, but I have the colors to start the first bottom chunk, so I might do that and then put that on hold once I get as far as I can in that tapestry. And if I should have enough of the colors that I need for the bottom chunk, I might be able to actually start 2 tapestries, but I don't know if I want to because I'll need some weight, but I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there. But that really won't take me long. And then what else kind of yarn do I have? I think it'll have to depend on what I'm really in the mood to do, because I could work on some amigurumi, which I really have to be in the mood to do amigurumi. I can't just like spur of the moment. Also, sorry if you hear a bunch of loud noises. The person who lives above me moved out, so now I think maintenance is going in and like cleaning out, and they're stomping and chomping and doing a bunch of stuff. They actually, for some reason, like the office kept putting my apartment is the one that someone moved out of and needed all the maintenance. So maintenance workers kept coming, literally like trying to unlock my door without knocking. And as the person who lives alone, someone trying to get into your apartment is horrifying. Someone actually got in. I was in my bedroom. I heard the door unlock, open. Someone walked in, immediately closed and locked. So I think they must have seen that there was stuff in here and been like, oh, this is not the right room. But then it happened a second time, and I managed to get to the door because he was having a hard time unlocking it. It was a paint door, and he was like, oh my god, I didn't think anyone lived here. So that was awkward, but they finally stopped doing that now, so that's really nice. But yes, so I'm working on this wisteria. I think this one's gonna be way longer than I intended it to be, but whatever. So I'm gonna do this, gonna do some other stuff, figure out what I want to do as I go. This probably won't be busting my whole yarn stash, but just maybe 2 or 3 projects, getting through there, and then maybe I'll make another video. Depends on how long this gets, but yes, that's the plan. Alright, hello. So I've actually finished. I'm not completely out of purple yarn. So it's time to string together my garland. And basically how I intend on doing this is I left myself a length of purple yarn that will fit my bookshelf where I want it to be with a little bit of extra room. and I'm just gonna use my hook and go through because there's just chains. Like these are all made of chains, so there's a huge chain space. So I'm just gonna hook it through the chain space, and then my leaves, I'm just gonna throw my hook somewhere and string it through. So let's get started. I'm very excited, and Wendell's back right behind the camera and he just yawned. It was really cute. Okay guys, here she is. It's gonna be a little bit more spread out from this because my bookshelf's a little wider, but this is what she looks like. We're gonna go put on my bookshelf and hang it up. I am slightly regretting using only one strand of yarn because it's a little heavy, as you can tell. Like I'm holding it, it's dipping down. But it's so cute. Also, something I forgot to mention, I did not weave any of these ends. I do not have the time in my life to have weaved in all these ends. I just tied them and cut them. Sorry. That's a secret all the crocheters don't tell you. If it's not going to have wear and tear, they just tie it and cut it. Sorry, I do it. Okay, let's go. Hang it up. I think I'm just going to use painter's tape and just tape it up. It probably isn't great, but you live and you learn. And this is me living and learning. Okay.
Ow, 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 ow. I know, my foot. There we go. It's not perfect, but it does the job that I wanted it to do. Let me show you.
Oh. Wendell's eating something behind me while I found this. But it's cute. I found this one on Pinterest. It's a little skull. Oh, if I turn. It's a little skull. So I think I'm going to do this because I have sort of a brown-red version of this yarn. So I'll use for the background. And I don't have any wet cotton, but I have white acrylic. And it'll be close enough. And I'm going to, so you guys can see now, this was not, I think, when I started the video. Finally hung my orchid tapestry that I made. And I want it to be like a tapestry gallery wall. And I have a couple other, I have my TDM tapestry that I made. Here, this is what it looks like, just, you know, a tapestry. And I have a really cute tiny flower one that I have made. But I don't want to put them up yet because they're going to look stupid, just those two with this big one. So I want to make a few more before I hang them up. So I think I'm going to start on this little dinosaur skull one with that yarn. So I'm going to go grab that right now. So this is the yarn I'm going to use. It's the Hobby Hoby, still don't know how to say it, Friends Cotton, and then this is Big Twist White Acrylic. This should definitely be enough, I think. If not, he's still playing with it. I left the green yarn from earlier on the ground for him to play with, and he's still playing with it. If not, I have some other acrylic. It's a little different feeling from this, but hopefully it'll look close enough if I run out. I hate doing patterns up on my phone, but a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Hi, buddy. That's Wendell. Okay. Let's see. It is, oh, I have to count. Okay, yeah. 17 by 24. So, I like that Hobby has this center pole. So, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to use a 3.5mm hook, which has become one of my favorites to do tapestries with. The orca one, I think I mentioned before, is the first ever tapestry that I've made. I also designed it, and I had no clue what I was doing. I fully had never looked up how to do tapestry, any of this stuff. And I did it with a 5mm hook, and I think it's fine. I just, one, it's massive, and two, I think the stitches are a little not as tight as I would have liked, but I'm gonna stop talking so I can count. Okay, I got it, even though Wendell got it all wrapped up in his legs. There's 24. So I do 25 because you have to do an extra chain. I don't think you can see anything. I think you can just see Michael's butt. So that's great. And then the first row is all of this color. So, okay, I'm gonna get started on this. You guys can, actually, I'm gonna put YouTube on. And then I'm gonna get started on this. Hello! I already finished him. It was so quick. So I ended up putting the rookie on. One episode of the rookie and I was done. Look at him. He's so cute. He's a little bit smaller than I wanted, but that's my fault for using a 3.5. But he's super cute, and I think I'm gonna do another tapestry because I just love tapestry crochet so much. Hello guys. It's been a couple of days and I realized I never updated you on what the project was that I worked on after finishing my little skull tapestry. So right now I'm working on this sweater, I'm going the right way, that I've been working on forever. It's a little crop sweater made out of literally just alternating treble crochet rows and treble crochet chain 1 rows. I saw a picture on Pinterest that inspired me, and then I was like, I'll just make the pattern myself. So this is one sleeve. That took me a really long time to get through. I think I had it halfway done before I started this video. Like, I had the whole front and back panel and half the sleeve already done. It was just, I kind of hate treble crochets now. I didn't hate them before, but now that I've had to do so many, I'm like, this sucks. But so it's been kind of slow going, but I finished the sleeve and I'm partway through this sleeve. I don't know. This is all I have left of this yarn. And I bought this yarn over a year ago. I used it for a different project and I didn't like it, so I frogged it. So I don't even know if this yarn, it was a Michaels brand. I feel like Michaels like comes out with a lot of yarn and then discontinues a lot of yarn. So I don't even know if they still have this yarn. So I'm hoping I have enough to finish this sleeve. If I don't, my plan is to hopefully frogging 2 rows of this, and then maybe they'll be able to be even, and then I can steam block it and hopefully stretch it out to be a little bit longer. Just, I like my sleeves to be really long, so anyways, here is this. This is the wrong side. I need to flip it inside out, but yeah. And I have a second one of these, not in this color, in a purple-y, blue-y, periwinkle color. That's probably gonna be my next project because I don't have a lot of that yarn left either. So I'll probably work to get rid of that yarn. But yeah, that's how this is going. Let's see, I think I need to do 13 of the just treble crochet rows. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 6, 6. So I'm about halfway done with the sleeve, a little less. Maybe this will be, I can't decide. I wrapped it, like it's wrapped really tightly, so I can't decide if this will be enough yarn or not. But I'm gonna keep working on it. Yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully I'll have at least this yarn ball finished by tomorrow, I think. Just I have work and Wendell has a vet appointment today, so I don't have a ton of time. But yeah. So that's what this is. I have no clue what the yarn is. It's like a wool something blend, and I'm using my 5mm hook on it. So that's that, and I'm gonna get back to work on this. So it's the next day, obviously, and here's a little update. I have run out of yarn, and my sleeve is short. The back one is this length that my sleeve is supposed to be. Front is the length that it currently is. So I got to 10 rows of the triple crochet, whatever, only, whereas my ideal length sleeve has 13 rows. So I need to frog this sleeve a little bit to make them at least even sizes, and then hope to God that if I steam block it, it'll be long enough for my arms. Because I got long arms. I'm tall. So, but other than that, super cute. I'm super excited about it. I need to weave in. There's so many ends I need to weave in everywhere because, as I mentioned before, it was from a project that I frogged, So there was a lot of parts to that one. Like, I think there was like 4 panels that I had to sew together, and then the sleeves on that one. So there were a lot of cut ends, which means a lot of cut ends in this one to use all the yarn. But anyways, I'm gonna get to, this is the one I need to frog, right? Yes, I'm gonna get to frogging. I'm just gonna start by frogging 2 rows, and then that'll get this to 11. This one will have 12. I'll figure it out. It's a lot of math. I think they're both gonna end up with 12, and then I'll have a little bit of excess yarn because I can't get this one to 12, get the short one to 12 without using a little bit of the 12th on this one. So anyways, gotta get to work on this. I am hopefully gonna finish it. I don't know if I'm gonna weave in the ends today. I'm not in a weave in ends mood, but am I ever? No. But yeah, gonna do this and watch YouTube and yeah. So I've officially finished and steamed the sweater and am wearing it. So here she is. Sorry the lighting's not great. There's no overhead, so you can't really get a good look from it from far away. But yeah, I absolutely adore it. I think it's super, super cute. I don't love where the bottom is. It like cinches in because of the chain, which is fine. It's not what I was looking for, but it does whatever. It does what it needs to. The sleeves, I still wish were a little bit longer, but that's what stretching and pulling, and maybe I'll steam it one more time and see if that fixes it. But yes, so I do still have to weave in all the ends, but who cares? So I really, really love it. One thing, I don't know, obviously you can probably tell that I'm just wearing a bra underneath it because I didn't feel like doing anything. So that's the one thing I'll have to figure out is how I want to actually like style it. But I think this is super nice, and as I mentioned before, I live in Florida, so this is great for like slightly chillier days, or like even the classrooms here, they keep freezing because it's so hot outside. So it's like, it'll be nice because I can wear it outside and not overheat terribly, but wear it inside and still be warm enough in the cold classrooms. So yeah, I really, really like it. And now this is the yarn that I'm using to make the second one of these. It's a little bit different yarn, and I'm making it a little bit, I'm using a bit of a bigger hook, so it's not gonna be as tight stitched as this one is. But yeah, so I have the front panel done. I can probably get the second panel, maybe even a sleeve done with this. But yeah, so this is how this turned out. This is all the yarn I have left. I was gonna do, so you can see it ended on a just treble crochet row. Hi Wendell. I was like, there was enough to end both sleeves on one more row of it being a double or treble chain 1 row, but I just didn't like how, I feel like that wasn't going to give enough support to be like the ending line, so I decided not to do that, and I just steamed it. But yeah, super cute, super excited, love her dearly. So there's one more skein of yarn, busted. I keep on wanting to say like, I don't even know, stash busting is what's happening here. He's mad that he's not on the counter while I'm doing stuff up here. Go, be free. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna get to work on this one. I might go outside today, like go sit by the pool. I don't know if I'm gonna crochet or read when I'm out there. I'll figure it out when I get there, but thanks. Okay, so hello. I have officially ran out of that blue yarn that I'm using to make this sweater. So all I have is this panel, which I made this before this video. And this is as far as I got on the next panel. Tell me why I thought I was going to be able to finish this and start a sleeve. That's crazy. So this is all I can do with this project because, once again, trying not to buy yarn until I use everything that I can. So that's as far as I got in this project. So for the next project that I'm not starting, finishing, trying to also, on top of using all my yarn, trying to also finish projects I'm in the middle of. So I'm working on this guy. He looks like nothing right now, but he's going to become Jake the dog from Adventure Time. It's something my sister asked me to crochet. I'm on my own here. I don't have a pattern, so I don't know what I'm doing. She wanted him to be bigger than this, but I just could not get the sizing and stuff right. So here he is. And then I have this. So I gotta work on legs. That's my arm. Arms, legs. He's got little ear flaps, and he's got like this nose piece. And then I think I'm going to try and embroider on the eyes. I don't have a white brunette yarn, but I have a white sparkly one, so I'm just gonna do that. And then use a little bit of black acrylic as like an outside line. But yes, I don't know what I'm gonna get this to her because she lives in New York and I live in Florida, and but whatever. And then I'll probably still have leftover yarn of this. Maybe I'll try and make mini ones. I don't know. Something I have been wanting to do really badly is go to a crochet market, or not a crochet market, go to a market and sell crochet stuff. So that's part of what some of the stock is that I will be working on making and stuff. So I don't know if I'll ever actually do that, but it's a goal. But I need to work on this, figure it out, because like I said, not using a pattern, so I kind of need to try and figure things out. Like I actually ended up using, I have a pattern for Squishmallow type thing that I had bought, so I sort of used the body shape for that to sort of work on this one. I just ended up cutting out some of the rows because my sister wanted him to be a little bit more spherical than tall. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work on that. Hello. So I kind of forgot that I was filming this video, but this is as far as I made it on Jake the dog. I also crocheted his little snout, but I didn't attach it because I forgot how much I hate amigurumi so much. I was working on it and I was like, no, but he's so cute and I want to work on him, but as soon as I start working on him, I'm gonna hate it. But anyways, while I was putting off working on him, I started another project and then kind of forgot that I was filming this video, as I said, so I finished it without updating it all. But I made another tapestry. It's a little beetle. Isn't he so freaking cool? I love him. So I used this black yarn. My cat has de-skeined it and it's a mess, so I need to finish rolling that up. But I used this black yarn, which is an acrylic, and then I used a cotton yarn for the orange. I think he looks so freaking cool. He's a lot different than the other tapestries I've made because a lot of them have like a white base or colored base. A black base, like a black main color, is really unusual for me, but I think he looks rad. And I'm very excited to be making more of these tapestries so that I can start making my gallery wall up there, just because I had like 3 and because it's gonna look stupid with like 3 tapestries. But yeah, with that being said, I've actually used most of my yarn and I'm happy with where I'm at. Besides, I do have a lot of blanket yarn. We're ignoring that because I don't want to make amigurumi at all. So all I have left are kind of remnants from these projects. So a little bit of this black, obviously, some of this orange, some red, like this orange, and a lot of white and green. But I do already have a project for the white I'm in the middle of. I just want to work on it. So yeah, that was how this went. What did I even make? I made my Jake, I made this tapestry. I do happen to have this sweater still sitting here, so I made this. I worked on the blue sweater. I made the other tapestry, the little dinosaur skull. Oh, and the wisteria. So yeah, that is everything that I made in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a little chaotic, but what can I say? Anyways, yes, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys somewhere else on the internet.